Are you a parent and also caring for your own aging parents? You are in what's called the sandwich generation, and it's a stressful place to be.
It's time to talk to your folks about some things. Mary Ann is with an expert who can help.
And this applies to a lot of people watching out there, especially women who are parents of maybe teens or preteens. Their parents are in their probably 70s, late 70s, and they are sandwiched in between caring for their own kids while trying to help their parents with their lives, everything from finances to health care. We have an expert here who's giving us 5 ways for you sandwichers out there to talk to your parents as we wrap up National Sandwich Generation Month. This is Heather Chubb, an elder attorney. Thanks for coming in. You put together this great kit on how to survive being a sandwich generation kid. We're going to tell everybody how you can get a copy of this coming up. But there are 5 ways at least to have the conversation, which I have to admit I haven't even talked to my own mom about. She's not real big on talking about this kind of stuff, as I imagine a lot of parents are not.
Yeah, that's right. It's a really hard conversation to have because what we're trying to do is we're going to pry into their life just a little bit. But we really need to do that because we need to know how prepared they are for a health crisis, or if something, if they pass away, are we going to have a mess left in our lap? So we want to start that conversation, and a great way to start it is to, if you've done your own planning, say, Mom, I've done my own planning. What do you have in place? Do you have anything?
And that's the first tip, is just have the tough conversation. And you want to find out their wishes while they're still active and while they're still in control of everything, and they can talk with you about plans they've made. Just to find out, maybe if you paint it like, it'll help me a lot someday. Parents like to help their kids.
Yeah, that's absolutely the way to paint it, is I want to be able to help you in the right way, but I need to know more about you in order to do that.
The second one is find out what kind of estate planning documents they may already have put together.
They might have something put together. It might be out of date. Some of these things, they do get out of date. They may have been prepared with certain goals in mind, and now we're shifting those goals to look more toward incapacity. Might not be quite up to date. There have been some changes in the law, especially with medical issues with HIPAA, and a lot of healthcare directives don't include that information, and it's really helpful for the family to be able to talk to the doctors.
All right, number 3 is to sit down with your folks, in fact, every 2 to 3 years to review the plan. Let's say you start one now, and a couple years ago want to review it for just this reason. Make sure that it's updated.
Because your life changes, people in your lives change, your wealth changes, the laws change on you.
Your wishes change. Maybe you want to be buried this year, next year maybe you decide you want to be cremated at for end of life. All kinds of different things that'll change. Number 4 is consider placing all of your parents' assets into a trust. There are a lot of different reasons you want to do that.
There are, and there are different kinds of trusts. So you need to be using the right kind of trust, which is going to depend on what you're trying to accomplish with your plan. And that's the kind of thing that's very difficult to do it yourself. You really need some professional guidance on the right kind of trust to use.
And the last point is to, if your parents have named you in any kind of legal role, any kind of helper role, make sure you really understand what that role is and what's going to be expected of you when the time comes.
Yes, because there is a lot expected, especially if you are a healthcare agent. You are really going to have to put your advocate hat on, and that can be a hard thing to do. So Mom and Dad have to have the right person in place.
All right. Let's talk. Tell me a little bit about this, how to survive being a sandwich generation kid. I like it. It's a nice picture of a picnic on the front, but this isn't so much about picnicking, but it's how to talk to your parents about this. So what are we going to learn in this brochure?
You are going to learn an expanded version of what we talked about today, how to open up those conversations, how to watch out for scams that might come your parents' way, the 5 documents that they absolutely need, 8 trust mistakes to watch out for, and why it is so important to be delving into your parents' affairs and how to do it in the right way so that you don't scare them off. You open the door in the wrong way, they're going to slam it right in your face.
And did I see this correctly, that it's free?
It's free.
On your website? All right.
My website.
And here's information you need for information. We have linked to Heather Chubb's website and also the Sandwich Generation Kit Guide to ours, GoodDaySacramento.com. In the upper left on our homepage, click on Show Information and then click on today's date, July the 30th. Absolutely free. All the answers you need to know about helping your folks and having this conversation with them. So you don't say, Cody, Mom, I love that lamp. Do you have a will? You need to kind of finesse the conversation.
And if you're putting your name on stuff behind their back, that's
no.
table
Thank you.
turns. Interesting conversation.
Thank you very much.